YouTube? What the fuck's going on? It's your boy BZ Hatless here. We got a gameplay from BZ Retro, also known as the Chocodile. I think that's how you said it. I don't know. Quick skill, bitch. But quick announcement here. The giveaway that we're doing for the 100 subscribers with the PSN code and the 1,600 Microsoft points. It's going to end in 2 weeks here, so keep them 2 random words coming. If you haven't checked that video out, check it out. It's on the channel. But this is the dosest episode of Storytime. I'm going to bring you a good one here today. Sorry I missed last week. I was a little sick. I'm sure you can probably still tell my voice sounds like shit. But this time is when I was at a strip club and I ended up falling asleep in the VIP room. I ball hard, baby. But what happened was my buddy called me and was like, "Hey, man, what you doing tonight?" I said, nothing, just going to hang out around the house. This guy was playing possum with him here. Did you see that? And then he gets shot in the back. But anyways, so he calls me and he's like, "Yeah, well, you want to go to this lingerie bar?" I was like, "I don't really know what that is, but you can fill me in on that." He was like, "Well, what the girls do is they work behind the bar and they serve you your beer or your mixed drink. Look at this, 3 shots it takes. He still fucking misses. They serve you your drinks in lingerie." I was like, "Oh, all right, this sounds good." So we get a DD, make the trek all the way up to where it's at. It's like 30 minutes away. We get there. I mean, first, before you have a couple drinks, oh, no scope, bitch. I got them drinks in me, and I'm like, oh yeah, now we're time to have a little bit of a good time. And once you're at a place like this where they're half naked, it kind of gets the adrenaline going. You're like, oh man, now I really kind of want to see some naked women. So I looked at my buddy, was like, "Hey man, you trying to go to the strip club?" He's like, I don't know. I'm like, "Come on, dude. You drugged me out here. I had no idea what was going to happen. It seemed like it turned into a great time. Let's go to the strip club." He's like, "Well, I got to check with the DD." Well, he was kind of being a little bitch about it. Like, "Oh, no, I'm not fucking going to the strip club. I ain't got no money." Like, "Well, dude, listen, I'm going to pay for you to go because I want to go see some titties and ass. So that's just how it's going to go." So finally talked him into it. I was like, I told myself before I went into the strip club that I'm not going to spend a lot of money. I'm going to spend like $40, whatever, $50. Because the cover charge is 20, so 2 20s is 40. I'm only going to spend like $10 watching girls strip. That was probably the biggest lie I ever told myself. So once we get like comfortable there and a couple dances into it, I'm like, all right, well, I think I can afford a little $20 lap dance in a little private room. So you only get like one song, so it's like kind of a waste of 3 minutes. Oh, look at this fast mode here because nothing happens. It's horrible right here. Surprised nobody spawned in front of him. But after that first one, I was like, uh-oh, now it's time. You kind of get in a groove. You're like, uh-oh, shit's about to pop off now. I'm going to get me another one. So after the second room, I kind of talked to my buddy who didn't want to go, the DD. Was like, "Come on, man, spend a little money." So now he's getting these dances. He was like, "Oh, shit." So now the night's is really popping off now. And they have these things where you can get $120, I believe it is, where you get 20 minutes of basically anything that you want to do except do the thing. You can touch whatever, I never had one, and I was feeling like balling that night, because they do serve free beer at this place. It's a very fine establishment. And I was all liquored up before I even got there. Been drinking beers there, so I was like, all right. So I found the girl that I wanted. She had some beautiful legs. She was a gorgeous looking girl. I was like, "Hey, what's up with this VIP room?" She told me the rules like I told you. You can touch whatever. And I said, all right, let's do this. Let's get the $120. Bam. Hit that ATM up real quick. Probably like a $9 surcharge as well. And I get the money out, hand it to her. She takes me back in this room. She's like, "Okay, we'll get comfortable." Well, I was like, all right. So, I'm waiting for this. I'm all excited. She takes like 5 minutes. And now I'm starting to feel a little bit like, oh shit, I'm drunk. I don't know if I can make it. And next thing I know, she's like, honey, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, you've been sleeping for like 15 minutes, and I didn't really want to bother you. I was like, are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. I have not been sleeping. I did not fall asleep when there's going to be a hot, naked girl on my lap that I can touch. It did not happen. Well, I go back out because apparently my time's over. I think I got Jude out of this one. I don't know. I think she fucked me. But I go back out and no one is dancing. So this seems about right. It seems like I possibly could have slept through my dance. So I find my two buddies. You know, now they've had a good time all night. The guy was a DD, so he wasn't drunk, but my buddy was pretty well hammered. He probably would have slept in the VIP room too. But he didn't. But I did. So, guys, that's the end of this story time. This is episode Dosos. I'm going to do this a lot more often. Like I said, I apologize. I was sick last week. Couldn't get around to doing this. But we put up a lot of good videos this week. We put up the 100 subscriber giveaway one, which I would really check that out. You know, get in on that giveaway. And we also did the last episode of Spawn Shots. We're waiting for the DLC to come out, and we'll get you the new Spawn Shots. So you can probably get some cool kill cams and brag to your buddies and say, you know, I'm a beast. But as always, leave a like or comment or favorite, whatever you want to do on this video. You can dislike, and I don't give a fuck. So moral of the story is, don't get drunk at strip clubs and fall asleep in the VIP room. And it's been your boy BZ Hatless. Stay fitted.